saying, Deb, I think I messed up. What do I do? And whether or not this is good or bad work ethic, usually within 30 minutes I get a reply saying, Christina, you're fine. Here's the number. And so I just want to say thank you so much for holding me together and holding our class together these 3 years.
Deb, you've been indispensable for the entire class. I just want to say that you probably spoiled me a little bit. So I'll probably sadly have to expect this from future administrators I have to work with too. So they have a high standard to get to, and I just want to thank you for answering emails at like God knows what hours. And it's a team, and anytime we have a panicked idea, like ask them. So thank you very much.
John and Ravi talked a lot about what brought them to Michigan or what convinced them to stay here and the people they met. But for countless number of residents, Deb is actually our first contact person. And I think she single-handedly is responsible for many of us being here, for the professionalism and organization and the face that she puts on the department that's really not matched anywhere else. So thank you.
So I had the joy of working with Deb with the recruitment committee this year, and she was absolutely indispensable. And I think I took her opinion about about our applicants as the most to heart, because if you're not nice to Deb, you can't come to this program. Okay? Deb is the glue that has held this residency together through a lot of our changes over the last 3 years of our residency, and there are just so innumerable amount of thank yous for everything that you do for us, Deb. So thank you.
Hi, thanks, Deb, for everything you have done for us too. For my part, specifically making sure that all our paperwork is always like where we can find it, even anything from licensure to health cards, etc. And more recently, I appreciate that you actually have us get parking tickets again from you directly every week instead of getting it at the beginning of the year, so we get to see you for the last year. So thank you.
Then I would also like to say thank you for everything that you do for us. You're very organized, and you help keep me organized and keep the rest of our class organized. I always remember that you're always so calm and smile no matter what happens. If I'm really stressed and I come to you for a question, doesn't matter what it is, you always have the answer, and you're always very kind, very nice, and you take your time to help us stay on top of everything. So thanks so much.
Thanks, Deb. John mentioned the wonderful welcome packet that we get that takes the edge off of the mountain of paperwork that it really is, and that's just the beginning for us, and of our 3 years, and she does that every year, and not to mention that it's just a small part of what she does, and so when you think about how much happens behind the scenes, it's really amazing, and she really does set the bar high. And I'd be remiss if I didn't also thank you for all the late duty hours that you've spent on me. Thank you.
I don't know what I can say that hasn't been already said, but she also has that personal touch. Like, I would send frantic emails about, Deb, can I take the boards? Because it says that I can't take the boards. I can't take the boards because of this and this and that. And he would send a very calm reply. But then he'd also ask how my baby was and beg for pictures, and that part really just hits home. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, I turned it off, sorry.
So thank you all for coming.